Hallo, guten Morgen, Deutsch 1, greetings, German 1101 online students, summer 2018. I'm Dr. Dettinger, your instructor for the summer. I just wanted to use this video to say a quick hello and go through some of the general steps for you that are available here in Moodle. This being an intensive 8-week class, there's a lot to pack in as far as German language content goes, and I'm excited to be working with you over the next several weeks. Here we have access to textbook information, course codes, and access to set up your accounts for iLearn. We will be using this textbook, Welten, okay? And you can buy the textbook or the ebook. Either way, you'll be given a code. So all the directions are there for you to set up to get your book, but also to get your code to set up the iLearn. That's where your online workbook is going to be found. Okay. There's also resources here for the Kaltura media. These are going to be for your weekly speaking activities. And then there's also the Flipgrid video recorder. We'll get to that probably later in the semester, 5th, 6th week maybe. And we'll be doing those. Those are video speaking activities that we'll do in place of the Kaltura recordings. Okay. There's also some rubrics there on writing and speaking, basically just some guidelines that I have for you to follow on what I expect and what you should be able to do. There's an online dictionary there, one that I highly recommend that you use. You could also buy yourself one, a traditional one, such as Langenscheid or Duden. There's a number of them available to you. I might even recommend getting something like this, 501 German Verbs. There's also tons of online resources that I might recommend as well. Tips on how to add umlauts using the Moodle writing tools, as well as how to create shortcuts on your PC or Mac. And then also here you can see a guideline to German gender, and then setting up a ProctorU account. So each week you'll have a test, okay, which you'll access through Moodle, but for the final exam you have to set up an account for this ProctorU, which is a third-party resource used by LSU. And then here, just some getting started tips and things to do before you get started with the class. I'd recommend you get going on these this week before we start on Monday, as we'll be kicking into high gear all the course content. Okay, so basically just some welcome information, syllabus, resources through LSU on online services, technical services, libraries, etc. You'll have a task here to introduce yourself, as well as the syllabus quiz, which you need to take in addition to reading the syllabus before unlocking the content to week one. Here's a preview of what our week one will look like. Every week is going to be set up just the same as this. We have an overview of what the content will look like, learning objectives of what you should be able to accomplish after the week, the to-do list, which I highly recommend you go through. This will give you day-to-day breakdown of what I recommend to help you manage your time. Reading material, multimedia, which are video tutorials I've created for you to kind of break down the grammar. And then you have these, the iLearn assignment exercise verification. Once you do your iLearn exercises, there's going to be 20 to 25 of these a week. These are your practice with the language, okay? And then once you do those, you go in here and verify that you've done them. There's a discussion that you'll do. There's an initial one every Thursday, and then a follow-up one to 2 of your classmates by Friday. There's a speaking activity due every Saturday, and then the assessment due Sunday. All the iLearn assignments are also due by Sunday evening. So there's the course schedule includes all the deadlines each week. So if you have any questions at all, please feel free to to ask me, and then just follow all these directions, and I think you'll be in good shape. So I'm really looking forward to working with you. Und das ist alles für heute. Auf Wiedersehen und tschüss.